Here comes the Medicham, Lugia onto the Lugia, and that is a KO and another turn for us. And then we just come in with the Regieleki, bro. Oh, yeah. Before we begin, please be sure to check out pdcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. Excuse me, Flaaffy went really well in the tournament? What is this nonsense, eh? Yes, Flaaffy got second place in Brisbane. At least I think it's Brisbane. We'll run with it. Lugia has just turned the format around. Everyone at first was like, okay, it's just going to be a Lugia-dominated format. It's going to get boring. And then everything just flipped. All of these rogue decks designed to counter Lugia and still be able to deal with the other decks have just appeared. I mean, you've got Flaaffy, you've got Frostmoth. What's going on? I don't know, but I love it because it's rogue going rogue, baby. So, of course, we've got to cover the Flaaffy today. I definitely want to look at this one. I know it's been covered by a lot of YouTubers already, but do you know what? A rogue deck's doing well. I've got to cover it, okay? The game's the game. So, this deck is actually really impressive in what it actually tries to do. Ultimately, it's all about using this Flaaffy with a Dynamo to being able to accelerate a lightning energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. It's an ability that's done very well in the past and many a times. And this was like one of those weird times where it just wasn't doing well and was waiting to come up and do something. And now it finally has. So, of course, it's a box deck being able to accelerate lightning energy to a multitude of attackers. And all of the cards in it actually are very relevant. First off, we have the Snorlax with the Unfazed Fat ability. Not only being able to do 180 damage for a single prizer, which is really, really strong, but also being able to prevent effects from your other opponent's attack. So basically being able to block off damage done to it by Sableye. And of course, Star Requiem from Giratina. Then you got Raikou, just an out-and-out attacker that can attack for 2 energy instead of the 3 like most of the attackers here are. So it's pretty good if you are struggling to find energy because there are times where you do struggle and it's pretty solid. Also, there's the draw. But ultimately, it's about that lightning runner just being able to hit a big maximum 220 damage with the board being filled up on both sides. And then you got Regieleki being ripped straight from the Regi deck. Terra Spark for that 120, discarding all the energy and doing 40 damage to the bench. Actually helps a lot with the next card, Medicham V. This actually is the card that puts so much together. It's actually impressive. For example, I dominated an Inteleon list in the early game before they could even evolve by simply using Medicham. And this Regieleki itself actually took 5 prizes in one turn for me. So when it comes to my favorite attackers in the deck, it's definitely the Medicham and the Regieleki. And then we got Zapdos here being very, very relevant because when you're coming up against Lugia, it turns the next card, Zekrom, with that Wild Shock from a 2-hit KO to a 1-hit KO with weakness, bringing it from 130 to 140. And not only that, it brings that Regieleki from 120 to 130. So if you use a Regieleki, I know I'm saying Regieleki, it's Regieleki, okay, the tomato. If you use Regieleki for that 130, you put the Lugia with weakness down to 20 HP. Yeah, that means the Medicham can come in and finish it off and allow you to take an extra turn. So there's so much synergy in this deck. There's so much things that just work really well, especially with the numbers. So it's definitely no shock that this deck done really, really well at regionals. And the most recent regional results are literally the perfect example of people sitting there going, right, this deck's really good. Everyone's going to be playing it in the next one. I'm going to counter it. I heard people saying they're playing more Lugia counters than Lugia itself in some regionals, which is mental. So I think for now, the regionals, it's just so hard to tell what's going to do well based on how things are going right now. It is the most unpredictable format I think I've seen in a while. And this is just one of the decks that have come from it. So without further ado, I think it's time we get going. Shall we try it out? Yeah. All right, here we go. Playing Okie dokie. This may very well be a Lugia deck. So let's see how this bad boy does. So I'm going to just literally start getting these Mareeps down as quickly as possible and then going from there. The hand otherwise isn't that strong, unfortunately, but hey-ho, game's the game. We do have the likes of Crobat in here, so if we don't get what we want next turn, then we can just Crobat and draw some extra cards, and that's fine. Obviously, we want to get Manaphy down. We don't want to cause any problems there. But yeah, honestly, I'm hopeful that we're playing a Lugia deck. Now, because I play... Yes, we are. Okay, this is pretty much what we're designed to counter. And because I've been playing this deck a lot recently, trying to understand it, understand how it works, what it's about, what's the kind of vision of the deck, why do these cards exist, what are they here for, all that kind of stuff, right? I've been winning a lot of games. Funnily enough, though, when I first played this deck, I just copied the list from Limitless, threw it in there, and was like, right, okay, let's go for a spin. And for the first 3 games, I couldn't attack. I, for some reason, could not find the 3rd energy I needed in order to actually charge something up, and I just lost, like almost like an auto-loss scenario. It was very strange. But after that, I just kept winning. So I think it was just PDCGO being PDCGO. Nothing new there. Okay, so what do we do here? Obviously, we get the Manaphy down, that's for sure. We can Stormy Mountains for... Okay, I think we want to save our Zekroms and get them out when we're for sure going for that Lugia, because what Zekrom does, of course, is paralysis, and paralysis is that one thing that everyone completely overlooked in Lugia because they don't play any switch outs, so it's a very powerful condition. But for now, we'll leave that. Maybe we could go for a Raikou or a Regieleki. I think Regieleki looks nice. We've got 2 energy. Maybe I go for... I'm going to Serena away just this energy and hold the other one. If we ain't got it, it's fine. I know I'm not whiffing the draw so much, but not drawing as much as I could. But I want to make sure I've got some outs, at least, as much as possible. Nothing too crazy there, unfortunately, but that's okay. There's no reason to bench anything else. I could retreat this Medicham. They could get... Oh, okay. In that case, it might be worth me retreating this into a Mareep or something. I think that's the way to go, yeah. Because if they go for get the KO, I don't want it to be on the old Medi-Weddy, okay? I don't want it to be on that. And I wouldn't be surprised if they drop Dunsparce, and that's why the Medicham's actually going to be really good, because, again, the Zekrom will just 2-hit, paralyze the Lugia, and you're kind of in a lock loop situation, which is really cool, where you just obviously 2-hit KO not 2-hit KO, it's not 2-hit KOing actually, it's 260, it's 3-hit KOing. But you go for the 2 hits on the Lugia with Zekrom, bringing it to 260, Medicham, take another turn, and then go again with the other Zekrom, which is kind of cool. The one thing I found interesting that wasn't included in this deck was that Life Squeeze. What's it called? Life Juice Squeeze? Yeah, you know what I mean? What's that item card called? I don't know, but it was used in Articuno. And it was like, if it goes down to less than a certain amount of HP, it heals 120. So Articuno was able to just use that and reuse it, paralyzing Lugias and getting into that kind of loop, which is what made that deck do so well. We don't really have that option. We just got to kind of like scoop up of Zekroms or let it get KO'd or something down that line, or just manually retreat them. I don't know. There's no way to really heal apart from the scoop up, but it's fine. Clearly it's showing. Right, we still need to get our Flaaffy boys there. Where's your Flaaffy boys, yeah? What are you hiding in the deck for, huh? What's going on? Okay, they got rid of the Stormy Mountains. That's fine. It actually allows us to thin our hand a little bit, so that's good news. The one Archeops. Oh, that's bad. That's a yikes. So not only are we going to be countering them pretty strongly, they're also just struggling. Damn. Okay. Well, we need a Flaaffy and an energy this turn to at least kick off the game a little bit for us. They're going to come in with Lugia. Ooh, okay. To be fair... Okay, okay, all right, we can do something here. We can definitely do something here. We get Zapdos down as well. We can bring it to that perfect range we want, where it's just... Oh, we just got to hope they ain't killing that Medicham, you know. Okay, that's good. As an energy. I do think getting a Zapdos... Oh, there's no Zapdos. Yikes. Okay, I could Zekrom, but we don't need to. So we may just whiff the numbers a little bit here, unfortunately, just through sheer bad luck on how we're starting off. I could... maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should have put the energy on Raikou. I'm still learning here, clearly. Right. Let's get rid of... I think the Raikou's pretty much... We don't want the Raikou right now. Oh, that's bad. See, this is what happens a lot for some reason for me. I just don't find my Flaaffy. It's like, bro, where's me Flaaffies? Where's me boys? Right, we just got to hope they don't gust up this Medicham. That's in a 1-hit KO range for this Regieleki, but we're not finding any boys. Where's my sheep? Huh? Where's my sheep? I need my sheep, please. Hey, what's going on? I need my sheepy boys. They're not here. This is what's happened to me a couple of times, but we always manage to somehow get our way through it. So that's all right, at least. We just need to get the Zekrom going. That's what we need. We just need Zekrom out to just keep paralyzing. They cannot retreat. And also, they're using a lot of energy already, bearing in mind. They're using a ton. We can get Zekrom this time, but we need a beautiful top deck. We really need a strong top deck here. We need like a research or something. Just anything to just get me going, please. I need a Zeki Weki. Yeah. Yeah, this deck can do this. What's Bossing gonna do? Absolutely nothing. I don't get it. What's going? This deck got second in a regional. I've been dominating with this thing, and then now I'm recording, and you know, it's like when you show your mate something. You did something really cool, and then you go show your mate, hey, watch this, and then you just can't do it, and it doesn't happen again. For some reason, it ain't happening. This is exactly that. I'm like, yo, this deck's doing sick. It's some great regional. Let's do a video on it. Yeah. Huh. Brother. Don't be shy now. Don't get all scared, PDCJ, just because you know OBS is running. I feel like they sit there and go, recording. Let me just try it. Yeah. No, chill, okay? No pressure. Just give me a draw supporter, please. a way to get a Crobat. Something. Oh, it's another energy. No. Oh, this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. What? Do you want me to growl? Is that what you're telling? I should just growl, yeah? Oh my God, let's growl. Bloody hell. What is this? What's going on? I'm gonna growl. Oh no. Hey, this is a testament, okay? A deck that's clearly done well, that clearly is a good deck. PDCGO will still find a way to butcher it. It will still find a way to make it look like the worst deck you could ever have. Like, if I was testing this deck, and I had, like, the first 3 games that I first spoke about, and then... Oh, wait, hold on, they're just gonna... Yeah. Well, then. That's not great. What was I saying? Yeah, I could be testing a deck. Oh, no, they're not gonna care about... Ultra Ball! Thank you. You gave me something. Oh, I feel very grateful. I'm gonna Crobat here, so I'm just gonna get all the energy away. I swear, if that Crobat was prized, I would have lost. Yeah, I would have lost it. Let's say that. I'm gonna just pick you up, throw you down, just so I can get a full 6. Brother, where's my Flaff? There you are. You just decide to appear now? Bloody hell. Okay, there's still a chance. There's still an opportunity. Okay, call me Eminem. 1 shot, 1 opportunity. That's all it takes. We just need to go ahead and get this out and just start the lock. Okay, we just need to start the lock, get the Medicham going, and we will be fine. Okay, we'll be okay. We'll be Gucci. I don't want to scoop up anything else. I'm still scared of the Raikou being used. How many Aurora? 2 Aurora down, 1 Aurora here. Something tells me that the Raikou is no more, so I can pick up this Manaphy confidently. It's a risky maneuver, but hey, it could actually pay off. I could use this bench spot. I really could. And even I could get another Flaaffy going. That doesn't seem bad. It doesn't seem bad at all. And also lets me thin the deck. So I think that's the right call. Let's go ahead and research, see if we get an energy. We just about got energy. Right, so here's what we're actually trying to do, right? We're going to go ahead, Wild Shock. That's going to cause paralysis and bring it down to 20 HP. So then all we've got to do is get some more energy on this Medicham, which we have in abundance now. And then Medicham, a Bird Keeper! Oh! They countered me! They countered the counter. Yes, people are going to be putting these in their deck now for sure, bro. People, like, I wouldn't be surprised to see Bird Keepers in Lugias now. Or Switches or anything down that line because, you know, it's been blown wide open, this idea. But thankfully, it doesn't matter too much. We still take another turn and we can even take another Lugia out, leaving them. Okay, all right. We definitely need to make something happen here. So, Raikou doesn't seem bad. Now, right, I'll recover a Raikou and maybe a Zekrom. I could get Regieleki here. Regieleki could do some dirt. Oh my God, Regieleki could be brutal. I could take a Lugia and another Lugia. I could take 4 prizes this turn and then set up the final one. Or I take another turn and then Regieleki. That seems better. Yeah, we got to use the Medicham while we can, bro. How much energy in the discard pile now? We've definitely got a lot, so I don't mind recovering. Why did I put different arts in here? Now it just confuses me. So that's 5. Okay, I could definitely put 2 back and still be good. Yeah, so I'll do both. We'll get a No. Oh, do I get the Zekrom? Or do I get a Regieleki and a Raikou? The reason Raikou's going to be able to one-hit KO that Charizard, right? Nothing else will, and I feel like we're going to be in a situation where we're going to need to just take that one-hit KO. Nothing else is going to get us there. But a Regieleki can actually put it down to 120, which will set up a KO for the Zekrom anyway. So is the Zekrom better? I don't know at the end of the day. Do you know what? We'll do this. I think we're fine. And then we'll attach the... Could Escape Rope, but I don't mind just attaching the Air Balloon here. And then just Ultra Balling. Oh, yeah. The game started slow, but we're picking up. We're definitely picking up. Yes. I don't know if this is the right call, but I think it is. Okay, so then we go... Let's not commit yet. Let's just Marnie. Okay, we get an energy. That's good. That's really good, actually, because then we can accelerate to the Medicham, get an extra one on the Regieleki. Actually, 2, I think, on the Regieleki. Go for the Medicham. And then get Regieleki ready, and then just retreat into the Regieleki and go for a hit. So I think we're looking really solid now. Really solid. We're just going to just destroy. Here comes the Medicham, onto the Lugia, and that is a KO and another turn for us. And then we just come in with the Regieleki, bro. Oh, yeah. This is what the deck wants to do. Finally, we managed to just make it happen somewhat. We got there. Draw some more cards here. Do we need to do anything else on top? We could Flaaffy again, but there's nothing to Flaaffy 2 now at the end of the day. So I think we just come in Regieleki. Thankfully, that random 40 damage from Static Shock allowed us to get a 1-hit KO with this here. Then we put the 20 on the Zard, but oh no, we need to get ourselves in a position where... Oh, I'd like to KO the Archeops. That would be good. Zard and Archeops. We still need to take one more prize afterwards, so maybe we put 40 on this and 40 on that. And then that'll give us a Gust option for that. That'll bring it to 130, where, funnily enough, Zekrom can come in if the Regieleki goes down, and then we just need to find the Gust, which I think we're out of Gust options, actually. No, I think we have one Serena left. Let me double check the deck quickly. I'm gonna thin. I need to thin. Let's get you out of the way. We don't have more Gust left. Okay, so... Right, let's get you out. Okay. I think we just go for the Regieleki, and then we just have to see how it goes. So there's the Regieleki. We'll put damage here and damage here, right? Is that the way to go? I think that's the way to go. And that's the Lugia gone too. Oh, this is good fun, man. This is good fun. All right, so that's 2 prizes there. We need to take 2 more prizes now. There's the... Oh, it's a clutch one. Let's go. Okay, we could do this. We could genuinely do this. Just need to get Zekrom down, Gust this up, and funnily enough, thanks to weakness, we're okay. Just thanks to weakness. Now, the only flaw is they could Serena or boss us right now, and that would be game. Right, they just get one of these Donnies up, and it's done. If they ain't got it, that's a bit of luck on our side, if I do say so myself. Let's see if they... To be fair, if they had it, they would have played it now. Oh, they're going to Crobat. We may not be there. We may have just been a bit too late, unfortunately. But we'll see. It's really coming down to the wire. It's like either... No Gust! Yes! Don't pull any tricks, mate. Don't be all tricky. Don't play catcher or something stupid. That's no Gust. I think we've just won. I mean, we're designed to beat Lugia, so it makes sense, right? The whole point is to face Lugia. They want Lugia. So, okay, we did win. It's not a surprise. No surprise. Wait, that wasn't funny. Not a big surprise. Where's that from? Is that, that's from, where's that? It's from... Not a big surprise. It's from, Team Fortress 2. There it is. Is it heavy? I don't know. I used to love that game, man. I used to bang that out. Anyway, here is our victory. We got there in the end. A dodgy start, but we did it. And that's exactly what this deck wants to do. Get in there, just finish off Lugia like it's nobody's business. And that's great. It's great that we got... That was the first game of this video. It's great that we got to see that. Lovely. Not a big surprise. I cannot do accents, bro. PokéX Word is a Pokemon puzzle website where you can complete Pokemon crosswords and the newly launched Guess That Pokemon. If you want to have some more fun on your downtime and improve your Pokemon knowledge, then click the link in the description down below to check it out. Starting with a Zapdos in the active, we're playing Solrock Lunatone? Do we have an out to that? I guess Regieleki putting damage down, but they've got Scoop Ups available. Zekrom Paralysis can do something. I guess it's just a straightforward single prize matchup, right? We just have to... the thing is, this is like the most fast single prize deck there is, so what can you do? Right then. This is going to be interesting. Obviously, this deck is a pure meta call, right? So we're not really here for this kind of matchup. I'll get you down there just in case if they do take the KO, it gets a lightning in the discard pile for us, which is fine. Having this hand, though, is a bit rough. I've noticed a lot with this deck, right? Again, probably PDCGO. I always have supporters clustered up, Pokemon clustered up, and item. It's like they don't shuffle it. It's weird. I always tend to have loads of, like, researchers coming at one time. A lot. Like, in fact, a lot. I don't know, man. PDCGO, but I know I made my video on it. And it's good that I've had this kind of 4-day break because I feel a bit refreshed. I didn't choose to have the break, by the way. It was my sister's birthday. We went out on a Saturday night. We went out to London. I don't go out to London usually, and I got absolutely battered. I got absolutely pissed. So I've just been kind of recovering these past couple of days because it was like, right, my head is just boof. I don't think I've ever been that drunk before. But it was great fun. It was such a good night. It's like the first night in a long time where all of my siblings, so it's me, my brother, and my 2 sisters, all went out together and just got on the drink. I don't think we've ever done that. Like, have we? I don't know if we've ever done it like that before. So it's just really nice. It's really good. Anyway, enough of that. I'll talk a bit more about it in a bit if you aren't ever curious about what I get up to on the weekends. Do I pogo? Huh? Do I pogo stick? Do I go to boing boing? Or do I just go for a research here? We'll use pogo as the last resort, right? We need to get an attack going, though. We need to get something off. And the only real out we have to is a Raikou here. I mean, oh my god, this is disgusting as well. This hand is terrible. Right. I don't think you're going to be good. Although you got a bit more of a tankiness to you. I hear that, actually. I'll bench one of yous. Oh, there's got to be one of yous. And actually, I don't mind the Zekrom too. I can't lie, because if we force them, right, to scoop up an active just to get rid of that paralysis, it doesn't sound that bad. Zapdos, I don't think plays any role here, so I'm actually going to scoop that up, although I'd rather... Let's pogo. Let's see what we got rolling with us here. Oh, it's a scoop up as well. Okay, this is going to be an interesting thing here. We're going to Crobat. This feels bad, but I need to do something, right? Could I don't want to scoop up the Zapdos because I don't want to promote something that can't attack yet. I still need my Flaffys, bro. I still need something to work with. Okay, that's a decent start already. How many lightning? 2 lightning and discard piles. We just need 1 more. Oh, we have an out to another Flaaffy. So... what do I start attacking with here? Do I go with the Snorlax or the Zekrom? The Zekrom would just get the KO, so why did I bench that? It's just going to get the KO anyway. Snorlax seems like a good shout, especially with all these scoop ups with us here. Huh? Why didn't you draw? Oh, because you're not lightning. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I thought I was going to draw 2 extra cards. It just means I have to get rid of the scoop up, which kind of was the reason why I wanted to play Snorlax, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll probably KO it anyway. What? Did I bench that Mareep this turn? No. Fine, have it your way. The thing that's frustrating is it's going to be a single prize matchup, so it is basically whoever gets the first KO wins. You just need to continue getting KOs. So we've got to just kind of sit there and go whack, 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 and they've got to do the same whack, 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 and whoever misses a turn also is going to be massive. So we kind of want to get in that position too. So skipping a turn here, it's bad for us. It isn't good for us at all. But I haven't seen a Lunatone drop on the bench yet. There we go. It's probably going to drop one now, unless they greed it and go for another Solrock. No, they're going to get another Lunatone. That's fair. The Snorlax is pretty much our best bet, though, because it's a bit harder for them to get straight KO. Because they need to get 4. Well, but even then, that's not even that big a deal, is it? Like, we know this deck can do that. We know this deck can do that. It'd be interesting to see, like... Okay, actually, to be fair, I was wondering if this would ever be something that just pops up at a regional, but I don't think it will. Because of the Lost Box, right? Lost Box can just dominate this kind of deck, right? Too low HP, man. And I'm surprised that this deck, like, I've played Lost Box with this deck and won. I'm surprised it can do that. It hasn't got the best matchup, but it's winnable, which is very strange. You'd be surprised, all the Flaaffys and stuff like that, it can be difficult, but it's winnable, which is weird. Anyway, We want to get another attacker ready. The Zekrom just feels bad, but I mean, what else do you want me to do? We could definitely get rid of the Manaphy. We don't need you here, that's for sure. Regieleki could be cheeky. We could start trying to loop this Regieleki. Just start. The thing is, they're going to scoop up. We know that. That's the thing. But they don't want to scoop up. Actually, it's not bad for them scooping up Ninja either. They get some extra draw from it. But if we can force them out of their scoop up nets and then just start bench damaging, that seems good. Medicham can be really good here too, actually. Okay, I'm seeing a vision now. My mental's coming up with it. Okay, I see. So we want to basically get, right, Solrock's down, at least one of them down to 10 HP because the Regieleki puts 40, so 2 Regieleki attacks brings it to 10. Then you can Medicham take another turn and then go ahead and just start taking multiple prize turns. I think that's our best bet, if I'm going to be honest. So if they take this down, getting a couple Regielekis off whilst taking KOs can actually put us in that prize trade favor. The only thing is, though, is that Medicham's going to be in play, which is kind of risky. Because it's simple Serena, boss KO, whatever it is for them to just, you know, finish off the game. Especially with it, I think it's weak to Psychic, so that's really dangerous. But I think that might be our only route here. Depending, though, because they might not be able to go ahead and get the fourth energy on here. And if we flip heads, that's massive. Or to be fair, we don't even need to do that. We can just Escape Rope. We got an energy? No, we do need the energy for that, though. Okay. All right, well, they've got the KO now, right? It's 150. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, so they've got the KO. So that, all right, that's all right. They did get there in the end. Oh, wait, did they? Okay, there's one Scoop Up Net. Okay, I'm going to count these because they've played 2. So that's one thing to bear in mind. We kind of want them to use up their Scoop Ups so they don't heal off the damage our Regieleki is going to put down. But I think they're going to start doing that. So I don't know if it's going to be too late. Okay, they're bossing. What are they getting rid of here? Crobat? Yeah, that's dangerous. This is the problem playing the 2 prizes. Okay. We can come up with a Snorlax again. There's a Scoop Up. That's what they're going to need next turn to KO that Snorlax. But again, that's forcing him to use it. I don't know. Is it going to be too little too late at that point? Are we going to get that? I don't know. Oh, it's not looking good, bruv. Stop looking. We're getting rogued. The rogue's getting rogued. Oh, no. Right. There's the Medi. Oh, we can use you. We've got cards we need. Get some stuff in the discard pile. Open up that Flaaffy a little bit. That's good. I like that. Could Escape Rope. I like the sound of a Marnie, that's for sure. Like, I really like the Marnie. I don't bench Medicham now. That's just a risk. A real big risk. Do I Escape Rope? That's what I'm thinking. Like, do I... Maybe I do Escape Rope and just start trying to set the Medicham play up as soon as possible. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Oh, I'm scared they're gonna just scoop up the damage off. Oh, I don't know. Okay, we got to do something, right? 3 prizes raining on their part. We need to start taking multiple prizes. That's the only way we're really going to see this through, truly. So I think just coming in with this is going to be the best bet, right? The Regieleki, and just seeing what we can do. There's a rod. I don't really want that right now. It's just going to bring cards back I don't want. Stormy Mountains is good. Right then. So I've got to think here. We just Terra Spark and we ping. Do we go? I think we just go for 2 Soul Rocks, right? 180s, 120. The Radiant Greninja we could get there as well, right? But that's 3 turns, which is going to be too little too late. So I think we just got to start pinging down that pressure. Come up with, hopefully, we just need an energy and then come up with, why did I take the prize from up there? I took it from the bottom, what is going on? And then come up with another Regieleki, right? And then ping it. And then come in with Medicham, take a KO, take another prize and another turn. And then kind of just finish off. It's interesting. It's really interesting what we can do here. But we just got to hope they don't scoop up. And we also need... Now we need an outs to get this out of the... Oh, well, they've done it for me. Probably get rid of a Flaaffy? Yeah, okay, that's bad. That's really bad. We can still attack with a Snorlax, which is good, but I'm just hoping we've Marnied them into a bit of a trickier hand. Probably not, though. Trekking shoes. Oh, it's not looking good. It ain't looking great, I'll be honest. I think if I realised that strategy a bit earlier, what we could have done with the Regieleki and Medicham, maybe we could have been a bit better. Maybe I shouldn't have committed to the Snorlax. I should have started the Regieleki thing. I think it's just too little too late. The Crobat going down was too devastating for us. Just being able to just take a 2 prize of that comfortably is mental. And they've got the ambition. Oh no. Yeah, we're not built for this kind of sauce, bro. Lucky egg. Okay. That's an interesting one, actually. I don't mind the sound. I don't mind the sound of that. It sounds pretty solid if you ask me. Brother, overkill. Get another one down and attach to it. Overkill, mate. You don't need to throw all this up there. Get another bullet. Oh, to be fair, they could be struggling to get another Lunatone down. They could. Right, well, our only option really is to attack with Snorlax. We can't get enough energy into play for any other purpose, so... I'm going to now bounce that stadium, I think. That's what I'm going to do. And we're going to go ahead and get another Flaaffy. Ooh, we don't have any more Flaaffys left. Okie dokie. I should have rodded first. Sequencing. All right, yeah, let's just do... We won't do both because we still want to accelerate some energy. We could do both, actually, because we only have one Flaaffy left. Okay, that's fine. We'll get you and you. It's fine. I've got Level Ball and Flaaffy anyway, so it's okay. To get another Mareep down. And then we just go to Regieleki and just start charging that up. Could Boss take a KO here? But I think, obviously, we want them to kind of whiff a KO on this Snorlax. That would be really big for us. That would be really, really, really big for us. If we can get that, that'd be really cool. Another Flaaffy. All right. We're all coming out to play now. We just got to try and change the tide of the game a little bit. Got to hope they ain't got enough to actually KO this Snorlax, and that will hopefully put us in a position where we could change it. So there's still something that we could do here. It's very bleak. Their hand is mahosive, so the odds of them having it are quite high. But what's very telling is they didn't bench a Lunatone next turn and attach to it. Sorry, last turn and attach to it, which means they might not have it. With a hand that big, they still might not have it, because they would have for sure benched that Lunatone if they had it, or if they had an outs to it, right? Because they could have played a rescue carrier, right? But they didn't. Okay, there's a quick ball. Have they prized that final Lunatone and just cannot find? Yeah, they're gonna have it, bro. This much outs, bro. They're gonna deck out. There it is. They did find that rescue carrier. Fair play. And they can bring some Lunatones back. But are they going to have enough? They need to scoop up 2. Oh, yeah, they definitely got it, bro. They've got it for sure. They need 4 energy on this Donny, basically. They're going to get 3 scoop up and go for the final. And they'll be able to get a KO. And at that point, I'm pretty sure it's too little too late. Unless we Marnie them into oblivion or something, it's just too little too late. This is where Roxanne would be clutch. But unfortunately, no, there is no Roxanne. The thing is with Roxanne, it's just I think for these kind of decks, it's a bit inconsistent, right? Because the amount of times I've played a Roxanne and it just ain't happened. Oh, okay. For a second there, I was like, wait, what? They're not attacking me with a 150? No, they are. They are. Oh, well. Yeah. This one's a bit dicey now, I'll be honest. We need to take a KO there. There's nothing. There's nothing I can do. Literally nothing now. They're going to be able to just finish me off, I think, next turn. So, GG's. I'll give them that. I'll give them GG's. Raikou could be something. I mean, Raikou could help us. If we're going to come in, we better come in with the biggest Donny we have, no? Hitting 200 ain't going to be that easy for them. Yeah, it just doesn't sound like a good game plan, does it? Nah, maybe I'm dragging out the game too long. We'll let him have it. We'll let him have it. You know what? Maybe there was a way I could have made it work, but no. I don't think there is. I think at the end of the day, they would have had it. Right? If we came with that Raikou, it's still 2-hit KOs. We could have maybe done it, maybe tried to retreat, maybe try and really be techie with it, but I don't think it's the case. We'll give them the victory, assuming they have it now. Well, they do, don't they? They just gotta get all the energy back on and it's a KO. So yeah, we're just gonna scoop. Let's not waste any more time. Oh, we're playing Reggies. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Another single prize matchup where we just gotta try and get ahead as quickly as possible. This is gonna be really, really interesting. Right, let's see how this goes. I don't know how to play the Reggie matchup here. So I'm going to try and, I guess to be fair, again, Regieleki could come in clutch, putting things down to 10 HP and then coming in with that Medicham. I think we need to really just try and set up that kind of play. Starting to Snorlax isn't ideal though, I'll tell you that for sure. We could scoop it up, that feels bad. I could Crobat here, that also feels quite bad. Do you know what? I'm gonna burn this and Crobat. I think we need some stuff, man. We need at least another Mareep down, right? We need at least one more. We don't get it. Okay. I'll attach to Snorlax just for the sake of, if it does go down, get that in a discard pile. Manaphy's going to be really good for us, actually. We need to get one more Mareep and basically a Regieleki from there. So we can't really bench that Zapdos. That feels bad. Although, the Zapdos will actually allow us to one-hit KO most things with Regieleki. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not a good start, though. It's not a good start. We just got to hope this Donny bricks here with Reggie, because it can struggle in the early turns. I know that for sure. So if it can do that, that would be good. I've actually decided to play a bit of Reggie's recently. Do you know, up until, what, a few days ago, I never played Reggie once. Just didn't play Reggie at all. Just didn't look at the deck. Never had any interest in it. I was like, you know what? Let me play it, right? I want to play it. It's obviously a good deck. Let's see what's going on. Obviously, it's not the best time to play it now. Although it's still a fantastic deck. I just don't know how it fits with everything. Because there's a lot of decks I came up against and I was like, oh, they just dealt with me, bro. I was like, I played a deck, right? It's funny. I played a Reggie. Yeah. Do you know, LDF made a tweet about this the other day. I decided to play Reggie, and what do I match up against? A deck that plays Ice Cube and a bunch of Collapse Stadiums. I was like, oh, they countered me directly. But yeah, it was LDF made a tweet similar. He played, what deck was he playing? He was showing off his, his Lugia Mewtwo, right, that he took to Toronto. And he played on stream, actually, which was great to see, actually. It was really, really cool. And he came up against, like, Arceus Duraludons. He came up against, basically, all the decks that just directly counter him. PTCGO just decided to throw them in front of him. And I was like, yes, support! I knew it! PTCGO is rigged! Confirmed. And I had the similar thing playing the Reggie. I was like, oh, great, they're just countering me. And it's a deck I haven't played ever until I decided to play the Reggies. But anyway, that aside, we've already complained about that many a times. Yeah, I decided to play it out and try it out for myself, so I know a bit more about how well it can play now. I think I need to start playing the top tier decks just to see how they function, so I can understand their flaws, so I can understand the matchup, right? And then when I build my decks, I kind of know how to play a bit more. I think it's a way to just improve. Is it a load of bogus? Potentially, because I'm probably not that good. But if it helps me understand the metagame, any more, even a little bit more, I'm okay with that. Right, we just got absolutely shafted by that Pogo. That's not good. We even lost the Medicham. We can recover it, but you know, it's not good. Not a good start. I don't mind throwing up something here, but ultimately it doesn't matter. What's their energy situation? They've got some energy down. Right. They still need to get more down, especially to attack with his Regieleki. But they wouldn't mind attacking with his Regieleki. I'm more so considering gusting this Registeel, because if they have to accelerate to it to retreat it, if they don't have the scoop up, that is. Bro, please get a Marnie. Look at me. I'm zero hand. Zero card hand. I've just lost. What did I just lose? A Speed Energy, a Medicham, and a Serena off of my... oh, that's annoying. Do you know what's the most annoying thing, right? Looking at this, right, because it's stacked view. So the first card to get discarded from the Pokestop was a Serena. Because it goes Serena, Medicham, Speed Energy, and then I played the boss. So if that's correct, yes. So funnily enough, if I didn't use the Pokestop, I would have had a draw supporter next turn. Yep, shows why I don't like playing that card at all. It's just so risky, bro. Really, really risky. I just lost the draw supporter from it. I could have got out of this zero card hand, but no, I decided to play the Pogo. I decided to trust it. And yes, for those who are wondering, I call it Pogo because it reminds me of a pogo stick for some reason. I don't know. I see it. I can imagine my foot resting on this and then me grabbing one corner and one other corner. There's no corners on a circle. One part of the edge and one part of the edge. I'm just going... I don't know why my brain takes me there, but it does. And for some reason, my brain goes to calling it Pogo because of Pokemon Go, Pogo Stick. I don't know. My brain just does it. And I actually remember it more as a Pogo compared to Pokestop. So I naturally result, or by default, to say Pogo. So if you see me call it Pogo, that's why. It's not because I can't read. Well, apparently I can't, because what was it in the other video? Marnie, I can't play Marnie. Yes, I know. Marnie was the only card in my hand, and they had 0 card hand, which means no one is shuffling, and therefore you cannot play the Marnie. I didn't know that. That was the first time ever since Marnie's been released, and I played this game a lot, where I've had that scenario. I thought it was a bug. Nope, it is actually the rulings and the writing on the card. So that day I learned to read. Anyway, they've popped off a little bit. No energy discard power just yet, though. There's a speed. That's going to be helpful for them. They need to get one more, like an Aurora or something in a discard pile, and then they'd scoop up, and then they're pretty much good to go, right? At that point. And yeah, from there, I think they're pretty solid. Because then, of course, they just go ahead and just keep attacking, yada, yada, yada. But I'm hoping putting this Regieleki in the active with that boss has paid off a little bit. And maybe just bought us a turn. Because they may actually have it, but just not the retreat out. Which I think is the good thing. Or they don't, they're just trying to see what's going on. As well, though, they chewed through a lot of their deck. A lot of their deck. So they're having some brick scenarios too, unfortunately. Okay, they're accelerating to the rock. That's an interesting decision. Well, we get a turn, so... Oh, yes! Okay, Pogo Stick, I won't hate you now. I won't hate you now. It's fine. We're Gucci, bro. We're best mates now. Apart from you gave me nothing but energy and useless cards. What on earth? I'm going to Pogo now. Don't betray me. You just... Okay, I thought that was 2 Flaaffys gone. I was about to throw something away. Okay, we're just going to do... What do you want me to do, huh? What do you expect from me? Just gonna pass. See, again, I'm experiencing this a lot with this build. A lot of just dead draw turns. But I guess it's that late game power of the deck that just holds it up. But in a single prize matchup, it's quite tough. It's quite tough. Also, there's the fact that I don't know how to play this deck, right? I can see the vision of it, but there's matchups like this where I'm like, okay, I have no idea how it's meant to be played. No idea what cards go well, what should be played, what shouldn't be played. All I know is it counters Lugia, and that's really it. I don't think you was able to watch this deck be played, I think. Obviously, was Brisbane wasn't streamed, was it? Was Brisbane streamed? Was it even Brisbane? I hope it was. But assuming it was Brisbane regionals that this came from, which I think it did. It wasn't streamed, right? Some regionals aren't streamed, if I'm correct. Was it just the Aussie streams that aren't? I don't know. But either way, I don't think it was streamed, so I couldn't see how it was played either. So, you know, I'm not really sure how it's meant to work out for these matchups. Clearly, it does have a way, because you can't get second place unless they just dodged a bunch of Reggies or didn't get... Bro, that's a mad research, bro. They pretty much got everything they needed away. Was that 2 Auroras? Yeah, they're 30, man. They're 30. That's going to 1-8 KO this. All right, as long as I get a response, you know, something to respond with. I would like my Regieleki and Medicham back. That'd be good. Then I can go ahead and just, you know, start whacking things, putting things down to low HP, start Medichanning, and, you know, that's kind of what I want to do. It just ain't happening. Just getting some pretty poor luck. Do I go for a research over a Marnie here, then? Do I just have to dig really hard? I think I do. Maybe that's the case. All right, I don't know what they're waiting for. They pretty much got the KO. Yeah, 2 Auroras. That's enough to go for the Giga Impact. I'm curious, what are they waiting for? Come on, Tony. Have I played this fella before? Why does that ring a bell? Tony Oz. That really rings a bell. I don't know. All right, there we go. Finally, they decided to go actually commit to the play. Go on there, give me a little smack. Go on, give Snorlax a little bit of a wacky. Whack the food out of his stomach. That sounds weird. I don't like saying that. Sounds real dodgy. But we could, imagine we deck them out, but there's gift energy just being placed everywhere, so they're going to be forced to draw cards. I'd love to deck them out. They just get too trigger happy on the gift energy, and it's like, oh yeah, deck out. This is their first prize. Bear that in mind. The Crobat still is a vulnerability, though, I'll say that for sure. Right, Manaphy will go down. Go up, not down. Okay, yes. Okay, Stormy Mountains is good news. It means I can start getting something to attack with Unfortunately, though, it is a Zekrom. Damn. Okay. I mean, we've got to do something, right? We've got to commit to something somewhere. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I was thinking I have to, accelerate to this and then escape rope, but now I'm an idiot because I can't actually do that until I find another way to get an energy down and a switch. Which we do. Okay, there's a Zekrom attack coming in. It's a KO. It's fine. It's just not ideal. Right, that's what we can all agree with that. It's not the ideal scenario now, is it? Get rid of the energy. We could set up one more Mareep, maybe? One more Mareep? Yeah. Yeah, let's get the third. Oh, no, actually I can't because I have to bench you again. And I'd like to bench another Zekrom. I like 2 attackers in play at once. That's usually the ideal scenario for me. I just don't know if we're going to get there again. They're going to respond with a KO, obviously. But that's kind of expected anyway. But we just need to get that bench damage going. There's a Regieleki. Okay, that's good. I like that. I do like the look of that. That looks good. We may have the time to try and set up some Medicham stuff. I mean, to be fair, it shouldn't be too hard, actually. Just hit the active and then go get a Medicham. We just need... I like an Air Balloon. Air Balloon would be good, you know. There's a lot of times you've got to pivot here. And we've gotten rid of a lot of pivot options already. I think we have... Is it 3 Air Balloons or 2? I think it's 2 Air Balloons. So we still have an out to an Air Balloon. I think a research would be really nice here. Just to find us what we need, you know? I think it'd be quite nice. Anyway, they're going to go ahead and find their other Regirock. That's a twin down. Funny enough, they promoted this. Clearly, they've gotten out. But again, I'm just hoping they kind of thin their hand down a lot and they put the gifts up. So whenever we take KOs, they just draw and draw and draw until they deck out. That's like one thing I just want them to deck out. I just want to put them in a scenario where they just... Done. Yeah, even use that as well. Go on. Mill yourself. Go for it. Do it. Do it. Come on. No, they ain't that daft. All right, there we go. Another Regirock coming in. I mean, to be fair, that is their best option, isn't it? There's a Scoop Up. Thins the hand down. Funnily enough, to keep their hand from thinning, it's actually a decent idea not to bench that Reggie. I guess there's Marnie potential, so you could struggle, but that's one thing. Keeps an extra card in hand. I don't know. Maybe that's just a dumb play. Maybe that's just not it. Right. Let's start moving a little bit now. Let's get Regieleki down. Do I just get the other Zekrom too? I mean, I don't think there's any harm in it, right? I could... how many Scoop Ups have they used? 3. This take place 4, correct? Oh, that's one thing to note as well. 4 Ordinary Rods down? Brother, that ain't good. If we just stop them? Let's just stop them. All right, Pokestop doesn't seem bad, because what I actually need is an Air Balloon. Do you know what? We'll research. We won't overcommit, right? We're going to start decking out ourselves if we don't. Be careful. Okay, that's good, but there's no energy. Which is bad. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, how can we get energy in our hand now? I don't think we can. Oh! I don't think there's a way to do this. I don't think there is. Maybe I shouldn't, because I could have Raikou'd here. Oh, this feels rough. Okay. What do I do here? I can Rod. I can do that for sure. Regieleki and Medicham. Right? I can do that. How many Scoop Ups do we have left? We've used our Scoop Up, so I can't find that from Pogo and pick up something and get a Raikou down. We can't do that. We don't have any energy search, so to speak, so I just don't think I can find anything right now. I could put 20 damage on here, 30 damage even. They're taking a KO regardless, right? I don't think it matters. But that actually ruins our numbers a little bit. But I also don't like the idea of Manaphy going down 2. We did get Regieleki back in next, so I can't just put 20 damage on it, I guess. I don't think there's any harm in that. Just being out of energy resources is the problem. Right, so we put 20 damage down there. And they're just going to KO us. But again, I'm just hoping. I mean, 4 rods down. There's a chance that we just kind of... Oh, they're going to boss up my Manaphy. I don't think so. Right, so how many cards do they have in hand here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we KO that, that's another 2. Brings them down to how many cards? Maths, Sean. 7. They're going to be reluctant to play their cards now because they're worried about deck out. They're retreating. Okay. We're just going to attack with that. That's interesting. We just need to come in with Regieleki and just get an attack off. Because then we can just set up the Medicham play. That's kind of what I want to do. Is it too late for that? Oh, it's tough. Right, there's the KO on the Regieleki. Oh, there's a lot. This is very techie, this game. Very techie. Very techie. I'm trying to think, trying to use my noggin, and it's not working too well. I'm honest with you. Let's get you there. And I need to now draw, basically. Okay, do you know what? Let's get rid of... let's get rid of you two. Feels bad. We get rid of... Oh, we're going to deck out ourselves at this rate. I need an energy, though. Okay, all right. We're in the end game now, that's for sure. Let's get you down. And let's start attacking now. Finally. Let's start attacking. Attacking? Who's attacking? And then we go for the Regieleki. What do I put the 40 damage on? Who do I pinpoint here? Maybe the Regirock, because I think they might be scared to attack with it for the sake of losing it. So if we could put damage on that, that'd be good. You would be solid as well. Brings you down to a 110. So I think we do that. And now Medicham is online. I expect them to KO this Regieleki. And then from there we can Medicham. But are we just going to run out of attackers? Is that what's going to happen? Is that how it's going to end for us? I mean, obviously we have Snorlax here as well. So we can use Snorlax. But... Oh no, we still have the Zekrom there. What am I talking about? It's still chilling. He's still chilling. He's here chilling. Scoop Up Net can really cause problems here though. They could just scoop up this Regi. But... what are they more worried about? Losing this or losing this? I think they're more worried about losing that. I doubt they have any recovery left. Which means one of these going down is just going to shut off their engine. That's what I expect. And I think they're worried about that. So will they pick up this Regidrago if they have that final Scoop Up Net? Assuming they play 4. Do they play 4 or is it 3? Oh, I don't know. There's a lot to take into account here. But I'm happy because I think we are going to get the Medicham play next turn. They're scooping. What are they scooping up? Oh, it is the Drago. Okay. I guess it makes sense. And that kind of shuts off our play. That sucks. Oof. Damn, they pulled that off. I don't think Medicham's happening now, if I'm honest with you. What are they going to promote? There's a Regieleki down and a Regirock. I know this deck usually plays 3 Regieleki, so I don't know if they've priced one or... They're coming up with Regirock again. They must have a recovery out, right? They have to. Unless they're just trying to accelerate now and be like, right, that's just going to see me through the game. I'm not going to need the Ancient Wisdom anymore. I'm trying to think of a typical list. I don't think they play any other recovery apart from Rod. I don't think they do. It's interesting, that's for sure. Snorlax could be good here, actually. I think I like the Snorlax play over the Zekrom. Do I want to go for the Snorlax? I'm just thinking, right, it obviously takes a KO, but it's going to be harder to KO. Especially if this Regirock goes down, it's going to be very difficult. Let's check our deck. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. We're in there. We're down to the wire. Like, hella down to the wire. With 5 prizes to take, can we even win the game? Is that, like, possible? Are we going to deck out before we win? No. We've got Marnie on our side. We're taking prizes. We just got to hope they ain't got any way to recover that Regirock and do some damage. And then from here, we might be in that just lucky spot where they're out of options. That's what we've got to hope. We have to hope that's the case. We have to wait and see. Come on. You ain't got it. You've used all your recovery and Regirock is gone and you can no longer accelerate. All your energy in your discard pile and you can't attack anymore. That's where we are, right? That's where we are. And then I've just got to constantly take KOs for game. Yeah, that's where we got to be. And it's fine. I'm not going to say, they're going to go for deck out. Then all I've got to do is accelerate to the Zekrom and just start attacking with it, retreat to it, attack to it. Well, actually, the worst case scenario is I stay asleep. But that ain't going to happen. Oh, they touched a twin. But they ain't got enough to see it through. No shot. No shot at all. They Marnied me. Okay. Right then. They have to be going for deck out. We're drawing 4 off this, so that brings us down to 3 again anyway. This game is dragging, bro. 2 cards left. Okay, the deck out game is on us now. We're winning the deck out game. We may just win to deck out. But how did they burn the 4 rods that quickly? How did they do that? Well, hold on. We know there's no such thing as 3 Regirocks in a Regi deck. We're fine. They just, bro, the early game hit them. The butterfly effect has come in. Hey, that early, that's fine. I can get rid of rods. It's burning them now. It's lost on the game. 100%. And we've managed to somehow just finesse our way. And I'm just going to pass here. I think we're in deck out game. And we're ahead of that race. So I'm not going to sit here and mess about. If they Marnie me or something down that line, I want to have the max amount of cards possible. I just don't think they have it. So I'm not going to do anything else. I could have accelerated with Flaaffy, actually. But other than that, I think it's done. I think it's game. I'm that confident, I'm not even going to play. I'm just going to pass. Come on, you ain't got nothing. You got absolutely nothing. This is the first time I've brought literally... Well, it's not really me that's done it. They've done it to themselves, but brought Regis all the way down to that wire where they actually are just completely out of options. I've never seen a Regi deck go to this point. Usually they either win or I either win, at that point. But they've managed to get themselves down to that position where they just lose. There's a Serena, but what, they're going to gust up a Crobat? They drew the 1 card. Unlucky, Tony. Unlucky. It's a shame. You can't foresee this stuff. Although you should never, ever try and get yourself into that position. Yeah. Okay, that game bloody dragged, man. I've been recording for an hour straight. Jeez. Right, but that's the top 4 LAIC. Is it LAIC? I think it was. No, it was Brisbane, wasn't it? I'm talking about LAIC. Was it LAIC? Was it Brisbane? I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments. I don't know. There's no point of a deck rating system. Obviously, the deck's good. It's proven already. It's not even my own list, so it's kind of pointless to throw it into the deck rating system. But it's good fun to play. It is good fun to play, but you can have some odd hands at times, especially like on a game like PDCGO. Sometimes you just see loads of supporters coming together. Sometimes you just get full energy hands. Sometimes you don't find any energy. Like, as I said, 3 games in a row, I just didn't have it. I think that's just the nature of the game rather than the deck list. But when it works, and it really, really does work, and it's good fun. The Medicham plays are so good. I'm glad you got to see that in the in the first game with that Lugia. So fun, man. Just being able to pull off those turns like that is just absolutely mental. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Did you like it and enjoy? Please do subscribe for more, and we'll be back soon with some more wacky decks. Bye bye.